Welcome back to the channel. Every now and then I get to give a little shout out to Mike Henry out there. One of the founding bus riders of the channel and guy who got me probably as far as anybody. Now, recently, some tides have changed, and I am appreciative to everybody who's done everything they can for the channel. So, atmosphere comes from Mike Henry. And appreciation goes all the way back to the beginning right now. But then my current trends have put me onto this diss track. And long and short, Rhymesayer got a very nice reference. If I wasn't listening to Atmosphere and some others, I wouldn't have learned about Rhymesayer's entertainment type deal. Strange Music was referenced. Some of that's that Tech Nine stuff is on the channel, and I was like, hey, well, I did learn a few things. I'm definitely able to carry on a much different conversation than I was day one. Here, featuring Batflower. But here. A little shout out to Mike Henry and Robert and all those from the beginning to the end to the middle that kept kept the atmosphere breathable and kept the whole idea chugging along. Hey, that all worked. Now the song from Atmosphere. Here, featuring Batflower.
Hey, are you okay? What's that word even mean? Check your friends to make sure that they feel heard and seen. Cause it could change like the weather, and the weather seemed like it's been under a lot of pressure. Alright, good to talk to you, till next time. And that's as profound as it gets sometimes. Trying to disable my defense mechanisms to protect this time we've been blessed to be given. How do you explain the feeling that you feel when you're connected? When I hear you talk, it's like I'm listening to favorite records. I'm fully invested in the story you're telling me, it's gloriously impressive. Emoji hearts to all of y'all at my party. I'm the OG that was perked on the wall. Thanks for your hand in helping me climb up here. You know who you are and you know that I love you. Let's give it up for
Well, I think I might have to actually give a shout out on the direct line to Mike. We're having one of these moments where some stuff that came up, and it's not out yet, so it gets complicated. But I was referencing basically the unfortunate universal truth of high school dances. Now, I'm referencing back in the day, but I bet it's not all different. If it's just a dance and not a drama fight or something else, but I'm talking about just the traditional idea behind a dance. There's this 3% of people that are, going to be stuck as a wallflower off to the corner. They're not the center of attention. That the other 97% are doing what they're there to do. So changing the entire scheme, because some of us are not able to step up at the moment, that seems weird. And now it's just the line here. There's already been a couple lines that, oddly enough, I came from not an angry, angry reaction to a diss, but there was also an indictment of, let's say, a large group of people that I felt was probably not accurate. They could believe it all they want, but with short examination and discussion, I mean, albeit with myself, it appeared that there was quite a bit of hypocrisy mixed in the bars, where something like this is weird because it comes out saying, hey, hey, let's see how he phrased that again so I don't misquote it. But basically, it ain't going to get any deeper than this. But then what I would feel are some pretty universal deep ideas right after that statement. I like that. Maybe I was wrong.
Hey, are you okay? What's that word even mean? Check your friends to make sure that they feel heard and seen. Cause it could change like the weather, and the weather seemed like it's been under a lot of pressure, alright.
Yeah, so. Oh, wait, and then I think.
Good to talk to you, till next time. And that's as profound as it gets sometimes.
So, right there, I like that line now, but that. I missed. Not. This is as profound as it'll get, but sometimes it's that. But, the. I hope it's come up. I hope I'm not crazy. The idea that the conversation itself, even if not agreed upon, even if coming from different locations, is probably more important to have than just be upset about. And then I think that's the one step past, uh, you know, to the people you care about. Are they seen and heard? For the channel's sake, I'll be honest. I've been out of the comments for a bit, so let's just say uh, I'll put it all on Front Street for the moment, but I haven't been given a lot of back and forth. Uh, Oddly enough, this all kind of coming together with real life as well. I'm growing in the real world with I could be like keep it on this side of the camera this way because any complete social awkwardness could be edited out or erased. In real life, I'm struggling with actual uh, putting it all together in real life and growing relationships with people I have to be around all the time. So, it shows up on this end in the form of a wee bit of distance, which I think is funny, thinking about it, reflecting on these bars here, that, I got to make sure I get some back and forth going. I don't want it all be one sided. And I enjoy the more profound aspects of the whole journey and thinking about maybe how it's all interconnected in a way, even if it's just with your personal feelings and positions, to be able to go, oh, I am surrounded by stuff I kind of agree with in this weird eclectic way. It's all connected, but seems so different. I like that.
Heard and seen, cause it could change like the weather, and the weather seemed like it's been under a lot of pressure. Alright, good to talk to you, till next time. And that's as profound as it gets sometimes. Trying to disable my defense mechanisms to protect this time we've been blessed to be given. How do you explain the feeling that you feel when you're connected? When I hear you talk, it's like I'm listening.
So that line, that's just awesome too, right? Because I think that comes up a lot. When I try to, I just got to get it uploaded. I'm just sorry it's going to be on Patreon. The Mac Lethal Tom McDonald diss. That's who referenced Rhyme Sayers and Strange Music and some other stuff. And, flexing their, I know who they are now too, but, just because I'm a reactor. It did, cool to know stuff at the same time to flex it like we're not all free to create similar businesses or ideas. And hey, I like the idea of open source information. And the diss was kind of like, this is the single point of light and nothing else can exist because this already existed. That makes for a boring, unsustainable atmosphere for other businesses except the originators and Ick, who likes monopolies and control systems and one idea to fit all. Okay, so letting down the defenses to be grateful for the time I'm allowed to create is kind of a reoccurring theme on the channel. So I really, those lines there.
Check your friends to make sure that they feel heard and seen, cause it could change like the weather, and the weather seemed like it's been under a lot of pressure. Alright, good to talk to you, till next time. And that's as profound as it gets sometimes. Trying to disable my defense mechanisms to protect this time we've been blessed to be given. How do you explain the feeling that you feel when you're connected? When I hear you talk, it's like I'm listening to favorite records. I'm fully invested in the story you're telling me, it's gloriously impressive. Emoji hearts to all of y'all at my party. I'm the OG that was.
And then my cheeks give up my arrogance, and I personally filter that line through myself. I shouldn't. I think it's, that's not what it's for. But I do. I should put it in the narrative of the song. But it's like, hey, it's the only story I got, but it's the story I care about. So it's the story I'm telling. And, if you're following along with that part of it, it's an interesting story, I mean, there's a drama, intrigue, power outages. The weather is always changing. And, it's been crazy. Just crazy.
Gloriously impressive. Emoji hearts to all of y'all at my party. I'm the OG that was parked on the wall. Thanks for your hand in helping me climb up here. You know who you are and you know that I love you. Let's give it up for your friends. Front to back, side to side, make noise for them. Try not to neglect your health. Get a professional listener to help you talk to yourself. You might talk with God, you might talk to the dead. You might talk to your plants and your pets. I talk to my radio. I hope that everybody...
Yeah, no, so the channel definitely not only believes it as could prove said it. I'm not sure. It'd be arrogant to nail it down to one idea fits all. This list is incredible. It don't matter where your release is. Let's see.
Collect your health, get a professional listener to help you talk to yourself. You might talk with God, you might talk to the dead.
Okay, yeah, there you go. I think that's kind of awesome. So you get a professional to learn to help you talk to yourself, and or you can talk to all of those other sources, which are really just you talking to yourself. So sometimes I guess some of us need an image, some people need an idea. Oh, shit. Some people need an appeal to authority. But until they learn to talk to themselves, and then that's where the confusion comes in, because turning inward is difficult if steeped in, let's say, control and arrogance and negative energy. And nothing I'm hearing here is about channeling that. I think it would be the other side of the coin, of course, the finding a way to deal with it all, not to channel it and corrupt it for wealth and power. Two different things.
Help, get a professional listener to help you talk to yourself. You might talk with God, you might talk to the dead. You might talk to your plants and your pets. I talk to my radio. I hope that everybody know the kind of people that I know. They got me turning up the audio. Even if the sky was clear, you need someone here when you got something to hear.
I like that line about talking to the radio. I can go back because I'm thinking about that and just sort of tuned it out. Because I think kind of in I hopefully what this channel does is try to find a line that I could act like it was being said to me at the point. It was a question posed. I think I got an answer. Are you starting a debate? I'm in. I want part of that. And then, so be it. All my opinions are for entertainment anyways. So go with it, right? I could be wrong. I think there's all kinds of wrong and right positions. Still have value existing. Right? We always will need lessons. So, I mean, I'm never going to think there's some sort of just positive everything. We don't learn well in those environments.
I hope that everybody know the kind of people that I know. They got me turning up the audio. Even if the sky was clear, you need someone here when you got something to hear. Even if it's you in the mirror, you need someone here when you got something to hear.
Damn it, wrong button. I mean, that... I don't know. I'm not thinking I'm crazy. I don't think that line's for me. But I'll be damned if that's not, cornerstone. Why, that's one of the most long-standing discussions on the channel, I think. And I hope it's never been just for me. No, I'm the only one who would get anything from making peace with the person in the mirror. I'm the only one who could benefit from this knowledge. You do you entirely. No, that's to protect myself. Honestly, what you really... I know I hated myself. I don't. It's why I can get, the script gets flipped instantly and, the emotions come out because I no longer can channel and internalize that to make bad decisions laden with consequences. No, it turns out I had to make peace with the broken individual to stay on the path. And that's what the last few months have been, right? Can I enter rougher waters and still be safe? Because the being safe part's all that matters. The things that got fixed have to stay fixed. And I try to bring this up a lot without, it's not trying to explain what I did or something. I try to talk about potential. I would hope I can go the rest of my life with never having to display the potential that exists. Turn all that into something good. But the track record proves what the potential is. Extreme consequence-laden behaviors. Doesn't got to be more specific than that. That's the part that I think dramas ruin people. It don't got to be any more detailed than that. That's as horrible as I can detail it. Whatever it could be would be something big, stupid, and with huge consequences. So I hope I never do. But that's all I could ever prove I did was go big or don't go at all shit. And I'm grateful it only happened a couple times. And it all stopped happening when that wasn't my enemy anymore. I only say it this way because I would think a lot of people could relate to it, but it's their journey. You're the hero of that individual story. You are the main character, but the problem is the story's strictly personal. But your hero's journey starts and ends with the relationship with yourself. You can channel it through God. That's what I think a lot of people do. That's what I'm dealing with my brother with now. But in the end, you gonna save you, baby. I hope.
Even if it's you in the mirror, you need someone here when you got something to hear. Even if I'm swimming in tears, you got someone here if you got got something to hear. Even if I've disappeared, I'm here for you if you've got something to hear. If I know you better, I'm giving you uninvited advice. Mostly freestyle, I didn't think twice. This might sound like I'm probably in denial, but if you love me, you'd have told me I should shut my fat smile. Every once in a while, I'll access a file that's tagged with fresh paint that says forget. Drenched in sweat and gasoline breath, trying to find the best synonym for regret. Now I'm joking, but all of my laughs are based in the broken-hearted nugget of facts. The circle gets a little bit smaller every passing cycle, then turns around like where'd the time go? Figure out what we need to get out of our mouth, then we could throw each other under the couch. Or we could take a drive, or we could take a walk, or call me on the phone so we could talk.
Yeah, that's easy. Oh.
Even if the sky was clear, you need someone here when you got something to hear. Even if it's you in the mirror, you need someone here when you got something to hear. Even if I'm swimming in tears, you got someone here if you got something to hear. Even if I've disappeared, I'm here for you if you've got something to hear.
See, that really resonates in a way, because if I had 2,500 reaction videos where I bobbed around, begged for money, and exploited fan bases, I just don't know how I'd feel about myself. But I look at the 21 minutes I just spent. Damn. And I feel like I maybe left something. Who cares if it's good or bad? I don't know. I can't tell. I only know what helps me. But if I think about, oh, fuck yeah, if I think about what's left and what someone's going to stumble upon, and I'm pretty grateful. Because the entire path of fixing it all brought me to the moment where I know I have to share it with someone. And as much as I want to pretend it's all hard and I'm just some product of cool, that's not true. Just a toxic atmosphere constantly being scrubbed and filtered and trying to achieve some sort of balance to be able to, be sustainable. Hey, that's vague enough. This is really good. It's just really good.
Even if I've disappeared, I'm here for you if you've got something to hear.
Wow.
I was like, I'll come early. Oh my god. It's so good to see you.
In the middle of shooting this music video. It's tight.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That's what's up.
Wow. Yeah, no, I would go with that's awesome. I would. That's what I would go with. Atmosphere, here, featuring Bat Flower. Very cool. I think just very real. Real in a sense of there's bullshit. I got to get it uploaded to Patreon. And I got to watch it. I got to get to work. Hopefully, I can make a bonus feature that explains where we're at on all this. But I guess there's just so many different sides to let's just say the rap game today. Trident is just a bonus so I can let people know I got something lingering. Getting reactor ear right now, sorry. Everything's went almost a half hour or 45 minutes today, except for Trident, which was a fine ass song. Nothing wrong with it, right? But it was just, that's, AI DJ could do that. AI DJ couldn't feel none of that storyline's ever gonna make sense to the machine. And that's the part of the storyline we can't ever lose. The grinding out another one for the mob. That's just not my calling. Breathing in the atmosphere though. This was fucking good. Here. Was the song featuring Batflower. I don't know if that's the backing track, the what. I didn't look. I'm gonna call it a good one and move on. Yeah, later.